Are once again taking action for you. This time it's for a Highland Park mother of 3 who says her landlord is failing her by failing to fix a leaky ceiling and clean up a mold-like fungus on her walls. She says the conditions are putting her family's health at risk. I was on the case today, making sure she and any future tenants can rest easy.
It's not worth it. It's not worth moving a family in here.
An apartment in this Highland Park home, just $500 a month, but Shannon Mann says it's still overpriced. In November, she signed a lease with a local landlord named Ruby McLean. But when she moved in, she says so did the problems.
This is the fungus that's growing out of my walls.
Mann says she asked the landlord to remove it.
She said, well, that's not fungus, it's just mold. All you have to do is spray bleach on it.
Over at the windows, we learned they don't actually open, seemingly painted shut.
It is a safety hazard.
In the kitchen, she shows me what she says has been a continuous leak.
When it rains, the whole kitchen floor is wet.
And the bathroom sink, seemingly another headache. The piping so unsteady, she says that it often falls apart, leaving her with water leaking out on the other side. But pretty soon, there may not be water at all. This notice threatening a water shutoff by Friday if an outstanding $700 isn't paid.
This is supposed to be included in the rent and you're not doing anything about it.
Her repair requests ignored, Mann says she stopped paying the rent 2 months ago and has been served an eviction notice. But the mom of 3 is worried about who may move in next. So I went looking for the landlord. I couldn't find her at home, but by phone. McLean denied any wrongdoing, saying the problems instead were caused by the tenant. Now, we also got in touch with the city of Highland Park and learned the landlord is behind on taxes. We also learned she was served a housing violation in October of last year for failing to register this home as a rental. They've assured me an inspector will be out to take a look at the home by the end of this week. In the meantime, if you have an issue you need me to look into, send me an email, tips@WXYZ.com.